So much for joining us on this Saturday. Hope you're staying nice and cozy warm. We have a true multimedia couple of hours for you because you saw our today's special, our phone. I know we still have lots of you trying to get through to order that. Please express ordering if you can while you're there. This is the item number, and just do this. I'm just telling you, you just do this. It is item 092677 because what you're looking at is top of the line from truly one of the top manufacturers of printers, of home office printers in the country, if not the world, HP. This is their top of the line. It is a wireless photo printer, copier, scanner, and fax, all of it. And we're gonna do right here, right now, $70 off, $129.95. You will not believe what this can do. I'm just gonna, picture's worth 1,000 words. You're looking at it right there. Look at those colors. Now, can you believe that you can do this for, with our Instant Ink program, about 5 cents for a big print like this? Crazy, right? Okay, we're gonna get right to it because Aaron Berger is joining us. And truly, when Aaron says, this is the one I want.
Yeah, I'm buying this printer. I said it, so you heard me.
I know,
you were home
but
watching.
If you want to buy this printer, let me tell you what's happened. We are down to our final 1,600 for immediate delivery. It's deja vu.
You sold this out last weekend. This happened. This exact same thing happened last weekend. Alice sold it out. We were able to get some more in, not a lot, a couple thousand more for this weekend, and
we are trying to get some more for later tonight. It will not be for immediate delivery. This is for immediate delivery. If you want it, I have 1,600 to go around. If it doesn't sell out right here, right now, it will sell out later because Colleen's got it later tonight.
All right, here's why I love it. This is why I'm going to put this printer in my house. First of all, I love the size of it. I love that every feature, print, scan, copy, fax, HP printable. This is an all-in-one machine. It's all built into this. Look how sleek and small. It's only as tall as my hand. I mean, it's real, and it has an auto dock feeder on it. I love the color of it. You know how sleek the color looks. Take a look at this screen, please. We're going to spend a lot of time looking at this great big color. This is a 3.5 inch. Go take a look at it, just like an overhead. Like we're going to. There you go. Thank you, guys. Look at the screen. Look how. Okay, it's almost like having a smartphone or a tablet on the front of your printer, right? So now, when you want to copy, when you want to fax, yes, this has a true built-in fax machine, like a true, not just an e-fax or something like that, fax machine built in. When you want to scan, you can even scan directly to an SD card or directly to a USB. When you want to print a photo, yeah, guys, this has a photo kiosk built into it. All of these are photos. I have an SD card in right now. These are photos that it's reading from my SD card. I could print those out immediately. You can print from, are you ready from this? You can print from any cell phone, any tablet, any device in the world that can send an email can print directly to this printer. That's one of the other things I love. These, where I am now, these are called HP printables. Even if you don't have a computer, if you don't have a cell phone, if you don't have anything, you can still go in and do these wonderful HP printables as long as you have Wi-Fi in your home. So if you, for example, the kids are over, the grandkids are over, and you're like, oh, we need a little project today. Well, let's do a project from Frozen, because everybody loves Frozen. So we can do coloring pages or crafts or printables. Do you see how fast this moves? This moves as fast as a computer. And that's another reason that I'm going to put this in my house, is because I need to upgrade. Do you need to upgrade? I'll talk to you about that as I take this little picture, and I'm going to pop it right onto the top of the printer here, and I'm going to press copy. I want you to see how easy. Right here, you just go copy, and then it'll say black. There we go. Thanks, guys. It'll say color, black and white. I'll go color. Watch this tray. This little tray just popped out automatically because it can tell this tray was in. It pops out, so it never lets the paper fall to the floor, which is so smart. It is time for me to upgrade my printer. Is it time for you to upgrade your printer? Have you thought about that? Have you thought, I want to buy a printer because I want to upgrade my printer. I want to buy a printer because my printer doesn't work well, because it jams, or because it smudges, or because I get lines when I print. This is the kind of printing you get when you get an HP. HP is the #1 inkjet printer company in the entire country. Nobody but nobody sells more printers than HP. That's #1. In terms of, you know, if you need to upgrade, this is a great time to do it. #2, if you were just about to go out and buy ink, if you were thinking, oh, well, I need ink for my printer. Brett Chuckerman stood here this morning and said he spent $136 buying ink for his printer a few weeks ago. Now, we're sending you 2 full ink cartridges. They're actually overfilled because they initialized the brand new print heads. So you're getting a brand new printer that copies, scans, faxes, prints from any cell phone, prints from any tablet, has an auto dock feeder. Oh, prints on both sides of the page automatically. I'll show you that in a minute. Has a great big color touchscreen, and we're sending full ink. If you just went out today to buy ink for the printer you have at home that you don't like, that's a cruddy printer, you would very possibly spend more than you're going to spend on a whole new system. Two other really quick things. I know this is a long introduction, but there is so much to see on this printer. Okay, this is the other thing. In terms of quality, it's wonderful that it's a great price. It's wonderful that you're getting ink and all these features. You can't tell the difference between the copy and between the original. And this is what HP stands for. This sort of quality. Every single copy, every single print, every single fax, they always look like this. To give you one more example, any phone, I don't care if it's an iPhone, I don't care if it's an Android phone, I don't care if it's an iPad, I don't care if it's an Android pad, if you have a BlackBerry, any computer, they will all print. Do you see right here? It says on my screen, printing. You can print from any device, from anywhere in the world to this printer. The printer has its own email address built in. Have you ever heard of such a thing? It's exclusive to HP. HP is the only company in the world that has HP ePrint technology, which means Alice and I can be out to dinner. Okay, we're at the Hemingway bar, because we like the Hemingway bar.
Yes, we do.
So I take a picture of Alice, or she takes a picture of me, or we do a selfie at the Hemingway bar, and I go, oh, that's cool. Send it to alice@hpeprint.com. I mean, when Alice gets home, the picture is already there and printed for her. It's already, it could be a picture, it could be a document, it can be anything. My point is, you never wait to print. You never have to go home and go, okay, well, these are the things I saw on my phone, or I've got all these pictures on my phone. By the way, it just came out. This is what it looks like.
Look at that.
You can print instantly from anywhere, from any device. That's why this printer, we get it in a couple thousand, then they sell out. Then we get it in a couple, then they sell out. And I don't know how long we'll be able to do that, frankly.
Hit me that picture.
This picture that I just printed, hot off the press.
This is not something that was done earlier, touched up. This
you just watched it happen.
Right here on HSN. Now, look at that. It's incredible to be able to get that kind of quality for something that is $129.95, guys, and not only that, on 4 flex payments of $32.49. And we're even going to send this to your front door, and we're going to take care of the shipping and handling for you. That is remarkable. A lot of times you spend that, $500 on that camera, you go to print out the picture, it's murky, it's dark, it's like, why? I thought I looked better than that day. No, it's your printer. Now, though, printers have become just like your cell phone, okay? Multimedia centers.
Yes.
You want it to work fast. You want it to give you this kind of quality, and you want it to be paper efficient, okay? Otherwise, if you're spending a fortune on ink, if you're spending a fortune because it doesn't do the double-sided printing gives you a much more professional looking quality. But we're going to include for you $139 with a software. So you can print out all kinds of fun cards and stuff. $139 in software is included. We're including for you not little starter inks. Some of them do that. We're giving you full size. This is full size ink. So if you're sitting there going, my printer is a little slow and it doesn't really come out with pictures like this, upgrade today, ship the other printer to maybe another family member, and get something that truly just the value of the software is more than what you're paying for everything that we're going to give you today. And you will get full-size ink. You're also going to get that instant ink program, which you will find, we're not going to talk a lot about it, you will find it is going to save you so much money, it's worth it just to buy it for that.
It's only 5 cents a page, guys. So I'll just tell you how instant ink works. If you choose to do it, you don't have to choose to do it. We're sending you 2 full regular cartridges, and if you want to go buy ink later, you can. We're sending you a free month of instant ink, and if you sign up for it, I do instant ink. You pay $5 a month. There's 3 different plans. I pay $5 a month. And I get 100 prints for that. And when I say prints, I mean prints like this. So it doesn't judge how much ink you use. When you print, I would be scared to print this before because I would think, oh my gosh, I just used a third of my cartridge. That probably cost me $5. Do you know how much it costs to print this?
You don't know how many times
using
I've
instant
thought
ink?
that.
I'm serious.
I wasn't going to print it out because it's going to cost me all that
5 cents. This costs 5 cents. This costs 5 cents. And you know what else? Your kids are never going to knock on your door on Sunday night at 10 o'clock and go, Mom, something is due tomorrow. I've got a project due tomorrow and the printer's out of ink. Because the printer knows when it's almost out of ink. It sends a message to HP. They ship the ink to you. And by the way, that's included. It's not, you don't pay for shipping or anything. So new ink shows up at your door, but you don't get an $80 ding on your credit card. You just keep paying that $5 a month. You can cancel it at any time. So that's all I'm going to say about instant ink. But I do want to mention it because very few of the HP Envy line, this top of the line consumer printer, are compatible with instant ink. This one is. Every print you do now can cost 5 pennies. So you're going to save yourself hundreds and hundreds of dollars, really even within probably 6 months or a year of using the printer. Let me show you some other great features in the front. You might have noticed when we started the show, I did a copy and it came out on 8.5 by 11 paper, and then I just sent something to the phone from to the printer from my phone, and it came out on photo paper. That's because there's 2 paper trays. I love this feature. So you have 8.5 by 11 paper, and this is cool, 4 by 6, or I've never seen a printer like this. You can have 5 by 7 paper loaded inside if you like to print your photos on 5 by 7 instead. So you're never switching paper. It automatically knows which one to go to, which size to choose, depending on what you send to the printer, and it does it automatically. Watch here. You know, I think you guys will be able to see this. When I press this in, this is so cool. I go about halfway. It takes the paper tray in the rest of the way all by itself. Really cool. This is a photo kiosk. So take a look. You see where I'm sort of pointing over here? This is an SD card reader and a USB reader slot. So you can pop in if you have a camera, you know, that you take pictures on, you can pop the SD card right in. You don't have to take it to your phone first, or it goes right in, and that's a big feature that not a lot of printers have. And then I want to show you what you can do. You can go right to this big touch screen where you can edit the photo, you can crop the photo, you can reduce red eye, you can do all of those, excuse me, different things. You're going to go in and pick a photo, or if you have photos on Snapfish, this will go online and get the photos off of Snapfish for you. It's amazing, right? I mean, it's just absolutely extraordinary. Let's go, oh, how about all these hearts? Because we're in love with the printer. Now, if I wanted to, you know, reduce red eye or change skin color or toner, I could do any of that. All I'm going to do right now is change the layout because I want to print a full 8.5 by 11 for you guys. Now, if we could take a shot where you can see the front of the printer as well, like kind of a wider overhead. Oh, thank you, guys. That's perfect. Just like that. Because I want you all to see something that I think is so cool. You're probably going to be like, why does he think this is so cool? But watch. When you hit print, see, the little paper thing stays in to keep it nice and sleek all the time. But did you see that? It automatically comes out. So, like, if you're, I don't know, if you're in wherever, you can be in China, or you could be in Canada, or you could be at your next door neighbors, and you're sending a print from your phone or whatever, you're never going to come home and have all your paper spooled onto the floor. I've had that happen with other printers when I've used apps. So I think that's so cool. The printer knows. You can keep it nice and sleek, but the printer knows when it's about to print. It will take out the little paper leg here. I'm going to just step down to the printer between Alice and I. There are so many features. I literally could spend an hour on this printer. One of the really cool features, and again, another money-saving feature, see, this page was just printed. Now watch what happens to this page. It's going to pull back into the machine. The machine flips it around and prints on the other side as well. So now, paper just, in my head, this is how I think. Paper just went on sale, 50% off for the life of the printer, right? Because your paper bill is literally going to be 50% if you print on both sides of the page. You're going to save so much money, and it's so much better for the environment too. What you'll notice is usually on the back of the printer, there's a big box, and that's the duplexer that allows this front and back page printing to happen. This has a revolutionary technology in it. It's called an interior duplexer, and so it's all inside. It's all built inside it. So again, you have that nice, sleek footprint, but you have every professional, money-saving, high-quality feature that you can imagine, Alice.
Every single thing that you can imagine, and then some. And you're looking at a price today with 5 flex payments. What is it? $32, $32.49. And we're going to ship this to you free. This is the time to upgrade. This is the time for your college student. Every student needs a printer now. It is absolutely, if you want them to compete, if you want them to keep up, and I speak from experience because Adriana did a little handwritten thing, and it's like, nope, got marked off because it didn't look professional enough. I mean, you learn your lesson because you're looking at $32 and some change. This is awesome. And if you can send an email from our today's special, if you can send an email, you can print. And never, 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 never have to figure out, well, how do I get my computer to talk to my printer? Because that was my thing. It was like, well, I have all these things on my phone, but I don't know how to get them. I don't know how to get them to the printer. You don't know how to. You don't have to know anymore. I know how to email, because somebody would come over and they would go, can I just print my boarding pass for my flight? It's like, okay.
You're like, oh, I've got to give you my password, and I've got to, you don't have to do any of that anymore.
Nothing.
No, they can do, you go, yeah, you just email it.
You just give them the email.
Give them an email address.
It's incredible.
And you can actually make it your own, so an email address will come with it, and then you can go online and make it your own look. You guys just saw this print out before your very, I don't know why I'm handling it like that. You can rub all over it. The ink is instantly dry. Look, my fingers aren't bloody. I mean, you can see it just came out. Do your prints look like this? That's the question. When you take a great photo, are you disappointed when you print it and you think, oh, well, maybe my camera's not as great as it? Your camera is great. It's time to upgrade your printer. Have you thought your printer is out of date? Do you need to upgrade it? Do you just need new ink for your printer? Because you're probably going to spend almost as much in ink as you're going to spend on a brand new system here. Can your printer do this? Can you have a picture on your cell phone or on your tablet or on any device and you just go, print? And it goes, okay, it's sending it right now, and this is now being sent to this printer. So, do you see? It just changed to printing. It will automatically detect that it's a picture. It's going to automatically print it out on 4x6 paper. I mean, it is absolutely brilliant. One thing I've barely mentioned, we're getting into tax time. I barely mentioned it because I'm pretending like it's not true, but it is true. And the fact is, we get a lot of, like, I just went to the pharmacy and asked them for the past 12 months of any prescription that I've bought, because I have to submit that to my insurance company to be reimbursed this time of year. This all happens at tax time, and then I'm going to have to send stuff to my accountant for that to go into all of that stuff. This has a 25-page auto document feeder. 25 pages, so that means you can stick up just a huge stack of papers in here, whether you're copying them, whether you're faxing them. Oh, look, this photo's out already. I'll just show you. So everything is so fast.
Incredible.
Whether you're faxing, whether you're copying, whether you're scanning, whatever you're doing, the AutoDoc feeder makes everything so nice because you don't have to keep opening and closing the flatbed, and it never jams. I mean, the speed, the ease of use. Alice mentioned, but I will just remind you guys, I bought a Valentine's card the other day. I'm embarrassed to say this. It was $5. I went to the big bullseye. $5 because I was in a hurry. We're sending you $139 of additional software. Just one of the programs is Hallmark cards. You can print out your own cards that look better because you can put personalized things inside them. And literally, well, how much does a print cost? 5 cents. It will cost you 5 cents if you're using the Instant Ink program. So not only do you have the lowest price per page color printing, but you can print from any of your devices. You can fax when you need to send a fax. Alice, it is the most interesting printer we have sold in a long time.
Okay, with people ordering this right now, the amount that I have remaining for immediate delivery is 25%. 75% is already gone, already spoken for. If you want this will make one more presentation with the immediate delivery quantity, and then those will be gone, okay? And this is exactly what happened last weekend. This printer is top of the line. It is the Envy series. That's why you're getting, and I'd love to get super duper, get in that bee's face. Okay? Get in that little bee's face.
Don't get hurt. Don't get stung.
Look at that. Look at the quality of this. You're doing this at home. You're not doing it this at some kiosk and waiting for somebody to go through their thousands of pictures. Oh, should I make that big? No, no, no. Oh, look at that. Look at the separation of color. This is remarkable if it did one thing, but it also copies. It's also your fax machine. It does it all. We're giving you full-size ink. We're giving you $139 of the software, but we're giving you really, truly, maybe one more chance to get immediate delivery on this later today, and these will be gone. One more time.
Yes.
I just want you to go through all the features of this. You must understand this is not just another printer. This is a multimedia printer that is simple to use. And you can, from your Today Special, email anything you wanted to print, whether it's a document, whether it's a picture.
Let's go through the features while we're looking at the screen. That's a really easy way to do it because that's what makes it so darn easy to use. Hey, by the way, if you wanted to know how much ink you had left, you could just press a little button and it will show you. When you get the printer home, do you know that you don't have to put a DVD or CD into your computer now? When you plug this in, it will walk you through steps on the screen on how to set up with your network and all of those sorts of things. It is so incredibly easy to if you want to copy, you press copy. If you want to scan, you press scan, fax, etc. Don't forget you've got your built-in HP printables, even your photo printing. So this is like your photo kiosk, which is so cool. You can choose several photos if you want. Continue if you wanted to edit those photos. Like, look, if I wanted to crop this or if I wanted to rotate this photo. Do you see? I just turned her upside down on her head. You can do all of these things just using the little screen that's built in. You can print up to 99. Do you see? If I wanted to print that 99 times, you can choose how many times you want to print it, how many photos you're printing, etc. It is just the smartest, most convenient, smallest package printer. It's brand new. So we've had this for about a week at HSN. It is the top of the line from the HP Envy. You should also remember it prints on both sides of the page, so that will save you a ton of money on paper. And we are sending you 2 full, not starter. They say setup on them because they're actually overfilled. 2 full ink cartridges to get you guys going. I mean, that's a ton of printing. Those, you know, those aren't like 10 pagers or anything. They're full-size ink cartridges. If you need to update or upgrade your printer, there is every reason today to make the decision to do it.
And every reason right now to make this decision, because with people ordering it right now, we have 600 remaining for immediate delivery. We're trying to get some more, but again, that will be for extended delivery. If you want it now, you want it now. This is cool. It's amazing how much we use our printers nowadays. And you want it to be simple. You don't want to have to get this to talk to that. Forget about it. And if you want to be able to